Hello, hello, hello. Patricia here, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, but more specifically here in Alaska. I am a teacher, so in the winter time, I go up to the village where I teach, and in the summertime, I'm at my house down closer to Anchorage, about 35 miles or so north of Anchorage. Anyway, this is contact information, the host code for June 2022. So if it's beyond that date, you can email me and I'll give you the current host code. The host code you should enter when you place an order, stampinwithpatricia.stampinup.net. And if you enter that host code, then you get to go along with everybody else who places an order that month. Maybe not everybody else, but those who place an order that month using the host code. And if your name is drawn out of the pot, then you get to be the host that month, and that means you get the host benefits. If you go to Facebook and look at Stampin' with Patricia, no spaces, look for or search, then you can find me there. That is a group that you do have to ask to join, but I'll be happy to have you do that. I'd love to have you give me a thumbs up. If you want to wait until we get a little bit closer to the end of the video, that's fine, but I would appreciate a thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not already done so, and ring that bell that is right beside the subscribe button once you've subscribed, and it will let you get notifications whenever I post a new video. I do have to apologize. I have been a little bit out of things for a while. I had total hip replacement 3 weeks ago, just over 3 weeks ago. I truly thought I would be back to making cards and making videos much sooner than I have been, but at least I'm back now. Anyway, a little bit of information for you there. And just to let you know, we are about to start on July 1st these two catalogs, the Sale-a-bration catalog, which is part of our twice yearly sale. It's 2 months, twice a year, January, February, and July, August. And that allows, it's not really a sale, I guess, but it's a rewards program that for every $50 or $100 that you spend in the United States, you can get stamp sets or paper or combinations or various items, and you get those free along with the $50 order before shipping and tax, of course, or a $100 order. Now, if you have an order, let's say, of $200, that means you'd have 4 $50 items, or 2 $100 items, or a $100 and 2 $50, you know, whatever. So that will start July 1st. As a matter of fact, several things that I'm going to show you here will start July 1st. If you do not have either the Sale-a-bration or the mini catalog, or for that matter, the new annual catalog that started May 2022, if you do not have those, do not already have a demonstrator, then I would be happy to send you those, or on July 1st I can send you the digital version. Now on those two catalogs I cannot show you the inside, but I can show you the inside of the annual catalog because it is already active and already part of what we can purchase now. So I want to show you today some things real quick. The first of these is, or are, the new colors. So I've already shown you this once, but I'm going to show you again. These are the full-size ink pads, okay? The new colors. These colors are the in colors, and they will be from May 4th until for 2 years, okay? And that's how in colors work. So there was a set of in colors that started a year ago, and they will go for another year. These new in colors started last month, and they will go for 2 years. They are Starry Sky, Sweet Sorbet, Orchid Oasis, Parakeet Party, and Tahitian Tide. Now, you can get these in all kinds of formats. These are the full-size ink pads. You can also get them, though, in ink refills, is what we call them, because you can use these then to refill your ink pad once you've used up a lot of the ink. You know, most of it, all of it, whatever. But another option is to buy these. These are the uninked Stampin' Spots. Now, you can get Stampin' Spots in almost all the kits that we have. Not all of them, but almost all of them. In particular, the paper pumpkin kits. And the kits are all inclusive. It has all of the things that you need to make a certain project or series of projects. Like the June paper pumpkin is going to have 3 projects, 3 cards that you can make 3 of each one of those, so 9 cards for that. The paper pumpkin is a subscription. You can get that. If you want more information, be sure to email me. I just showed you the email. But what you can do is with these refills, the refills are only $4 a piece. These are, I think it's $10 for all 5 of these. And then you can take this, fill this up if you don't want the full-size ink pads. Now, because it is only for 2 years, that might be an option that works for you. It's a little bit less, and it gives you a pretty cool option. And you've still got the refills that there are all kinds of things you can do with those. Okay, something I want to show you that is not available yet, but will be July 1st. This is, if you sign up to be a demonstrator with Stampin' Up! Through me or whoever your own demonstrator is. You don't want to go around them. But it includes a stamp set. And by the way, to become a demonstrator, it's $99. That's all it costs, plus tax, of course. But shipping is totally free. And then this is free. Now, if you're already, and I'll show you what this is in just a minute, with that $99, you get to choose $125 worth of product out of this catalog, completely and totally your choice, whatever you want. You can actually also choose from this catalog, the mini catalog, what we would call sometimes the Christmas catalog, because it does have a lot of Christmas. Now, it's not all Christmas. There's fall and various items in there, Halloween, etc. But anyway, this is in addition to the $125 that you get to choose. And so it's a stamp set. Pretty cool stamp set. It's got a lot of cool things on it. If you are ever going to sell your cards, you want to be sure that you put the copyright Stampin' Up! Symbol on there. And so that is included in this stamp set. It's a planner stamp set. And then there are a lot of pages that can go in this planner. You do not want to put all of these pages in. I'll sort of go through those in just a minute. I mean, for one, they wouldn't fit. This is, can you see this? I've already got several things in here, okay? And if I tried to add all of this, it's just not going to fit, okay? It's not intended to fit, obviously, because it wouldn't. It is intended to use maybe a month at a time or 2 months at a time. I'll probably do 2 months at a time. But it does have, it's beautiful. I love this. It does have a magnetic closure on it. When you open your book up, it does have 3 books that it came with. I chose this one to put in my binder, and I've just got it behind this bit here. But in this book, or you know, it's probably, I don't know, 50 pages. It might be more than that. I don't know. I haven't really counted them, and they're not numbered. This one is totally blank. There's nothing in the book. This one is lined. I really like the lined, but this is my favorite exterior. So that's the one I've put in my book to start with, in my binder. And then this one is dots. So you can use that to, you know, draw a floor plan, draw a card layout that you want to use, or, you know, all kinds of different things. Then your binder has, well, let me show you this since I've sort of given you a peek at it. There are 4 sheets of stickers. So you can peel these off and stick them down. There are lots of different things: an event, order, backstage, team meeting, recruiting, you know, all kinds, appointments, all kinds of stuff. Lots of pretty flower stickers, stars and or arrows and tags, and, you know, just all kinds of list type things that you might want to use. So I'm going to put those back. And then there are 3 pockets here that you could use for business cards or whatever. Another pocket here. And then the guts and glory of your planner. There is a annual calendar for 2022, and on the back 2023. This calendar starts from July 1st, 2022 and goes through December 31st, 2023. So it's 18 months. There are 12 tabs that you can use, presumably, I would think, for each month. Okay, so next month will be July, 7th month, and for July, there is a monthly focus page, a monthly calendar page that starts on Monday, ends on Sunday, notes over here, and then on the back of that are weekly priorities, and it shows Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then if I look in my excuse me, packet of papers, I have Friday, so I go from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I can put 4 sets of these in the current month so that I have 4 weeks, or however it works for you to do that. And then, of course, it's got through December and then the whole following year. So there are my planning sheets and our calendar sheets, if you will. And then there's another folder, a pocket back here in the back, and a pen holder. I'll just slip my bone folder. It doesn't fit in there, but just to show you that that is a little thing. Now, if you are already a demonstrator, you can purchase this now, but you do have to purchase it. If you are not a demonstrator and choose to become a demonstrator during July and August, during Sale-a-bration, then you can get this added onto your kit for totally free. You don't pay anything for it. Some other things that are included in this set of papers are some list pages back here in the back, as well as these, which are basically blank lines, a box and 2 other boxes, and then on the back just blank lines. So those will go very nicely in the planner. I love this planner. Even though it cost me, I certainly was buying it. It is amazing. All right. Let me show you at least a few of the items that you can get free on Sale-a-bration. They are, now this is not free, but this is a coordinating item with this die set. So you have to buy trees for sale, but it coordinates with tree lot dies. Okay, look at that. Lots of trees. I love, this was what really sold me on it, is I love that little trailer. And the dog and the signpost. And here's a pole that you can string lights across, you know, for your Christmas, you know, all kinds of stuff. A wreath and a bow and branches, and just a great, great die set. And of course, this is not at all. You can stamp your lights. You can stamp all your trees. They're layered, by the way. There's the dog. There's the post that holds the tree. So great set there. Stylish sketches. My goodness, I can't read. I think I told you that I do apologize for not posting any videos lately because I have been out after surgery, but I'm feeling a lot better. By the way, if you have surgery, drink water. I ended up back in the ER because I got dehydrated. Love this, though. Look at this. The leaves, the fox, the ducks. Ah, just love it. Okay, this one goes with this. This is the Hippos. These two are free with a $50 and a $50 purchase. Haven't even opened these dies yet. I was too excited. Okay, so let's open it up and see what we have. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is so cute. Look at that. So we've got die cuts for all three of the hippos, a little boat, a tub, I suppose, that he can sit in, an umbrella, some flowers, glasses, maybe that's a pizza, or hat, maybe it's a birthday hat, I don't know what it is. And then we've got some waves so that we can have our hippo with some waves. Really cute. Two $50 purchases. By the way, this was also a $50 purchase, and I think this was a $50 purchase. Don't hold me to that, but I think it is. Okay, this, whoopsie, I just dropped them. Amazing phrasing. This one I love. It's got some big letters. It's got some sort of scripty-ish letters. So you can, amazing, or it's going to be amazing. Or, hey, so sorry you are, whatever. I'm not even sure how that would go in there, but there you go. So I believe this one might be a $100 purchase. Again, don't hold me to that. I haven't studied it enough. This one I know is a $100 purchase. Not that it costs $100, but that it is free. These two items are free with a $100 purchase. So Wonderful World, these flowers, 3 different flowers, and then the leaves, and just love it. And then the designer series paper, I won't even open that for right now. We're not quite there, but just wanted you to know that that is one as well. This one is another paper. This is a 6x6, and it is gold and silver. And these, it's basically, I think, 2 different designs, but these are so versatile. Oh my goodness, you could use this for just about anything. So we've got gold and gold dots, silver and silver dots. So 2 different designs. It is white on the back, and it is a 6x6. Okay. So there is that. Okay, the next thing I wanted to show you is coming out very soon. You may have seen many demonstrators use this, even though we didn't have it for sale. And it's so cool. It is called a tool, shoot, I've forgotten what it's called. Embossing Additions Toolkit. And what it is you take your embossing buddy. It's full of some kind of powder. You spread it on your paper. You stamp on your paper with Versamark ink. Then you put over this tray, you put your embossing powder and, you know, knock it off. Then with your embossing powder here, you release the little screwed on valve, put your powder back in your embossing container, whatever had your embossing powder in it, and you haven't wasted any of your embossing powder. Now, you've also got a great brush to push all of that off, or once you have stamped your stamp on your cardstock, if you've got extra powder somewhere, you can brush it off with that brush. Nice little kit. And then when you are using your heat tool, you can hold this with, this is a reverse tweezers, and these are ceramic so that they're not going to get hot, even though this is metal. And you can then heat your embossing powder and turn it into that beautiful, almost a plastic kind of thing. And you haven't had to burn your fingers using the heat tool to heat up your embossing powder. I am so excited because when I started, by the way, I started, oh, I don't even remember how long ago now, during a Sale-a-bration event. Sale-a-bration is one of our best times to become a demonstrator. Let me show you one other thing that is a Sale-a-bration item, and it's this. Let me see if I can get this to open. This is another free item. I don't have everything yet, and why can't I get that to open? Because it's a really hard plastic. There we go. This is card bases and envelopes. Two different ones. The envelopes, I believe, are all the same, but the cards come out of there. So I believe the envelopes are all the same with the same interior. Okay, so there we go. But the cards, there are two different ones, as you can see. Now, the nice thing about these, right there are the two different cards, is that it is so easy. For example, you can take one of these Memories and More packets, just pull the cards out, slap it on the front of that, and you're practically done with your card. There are some other cards and envelopes that are not free that are Memories and More, but these are free. And I believe this, let me see, I think it's 40 cards and envelopes. Let me see if it says. No, it does. Oh, yes, it does. There are 40 of these. Yes. So, you know, free 40 cards and envelopes. You can't beat that with a stick. Okay. So that's all I wanted to show you for right now. Other than these, I mentioned there are several items that you can get that are in the new in colors. And one of those items is in the in colors, all these ribbons. It's a sparkly ribbon. It's called metallic woven ribbon. Each one of these has 10 yards and it's 1/8 of an inch wide. They are just so beautiful. I hope you can sort of see that. It's a little sparkly and it's also got that plastic covering on them. I haven't been able to use them because I haven't been able to do anything for 3 weeks. But I am back on a roll now, so we're good to go. Of course, there's also in the in colors, these in colors 6x6 designer series papers in a new design. Here are all of those colors. There are 4 pages of each design in each color. Okay, and there we go, as well as what's on the back of them. Okay, so great set. Those are not free. Those you do need to purchase. And then this is the other thing, and the in colors is this glimmer paper, which it's, let me see if I can get it to open. There we go. Again, 6x6, and in all the in colors. Come on, come out of there. There we go. Each of the colors. Aren't those gorgeous? Just gorgeous. I cannot wait now that I'm able to craft again, to get crafting on all of this. So I hope you enjoyed that little bit of a sneak peek. I am going to do a card probably first thing tomorrow. This will be it. It's kind of a fun fold. I will do one very, very similar to this. It may not be exactly like this, but very similar to it. So I'll do that fun fold in the morning and post that picture then. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a thumbs up. Hope you learned a little something. If you haven't already, please subscribe and click that bell so that you can get notifications. Thank you so much, and it is so good to be back to crafting. We'll see you next time. Thank you.